Hello everyone, welcome to JSP Ambience Luxury. My name is Jenny. I am the owner and creator of JSP Ambience Luxury. Today is our segment called The Strength of a Woman, and we're going to continue with our topic, Women's 10 Rules for a Happy Life. Number one rule we talked about was do not date an ass broke man. A broke ass man, do not date him. Number two is do not take your exes back. Do not take your ex-husband back, your ex-boyfriend back. Do not take them back. Number three rule we're going to talk about today is woman, focus on yourself and not on others. You know, somebody's asking, what is focus? What does that mean? I'm here to tell you that the dictionary definition of focus is center of attention, center of activity, and a focal point. That's what it is. My question to you or to us as women is, are we our own center of attention? Are we our own center of activity? Are we our own focal point? What we do, women, we are nurturers. What we do oftentimes is put our attention on people. We are nurturers. We are mothers. We try to, make sure everybody is fine. My question to you is, how fine are you? How okay are you? How are you doing mentally? How are you doing physically? How are you doing otherwise? When you start focusing on yourself, there are things that will start taking place in your life. There are things that will start happening when you start focusing on yourself. But when you don't focus on yourself, you're taking care of every other person but you. Number one thing that happens to you when you start focusing on yourself, when you start making yourself your own focal point, your center of attention, is you start developing. You start developing mentally. You start developing spiritually. You start developing materially. You start developing academically. You start developing otherwise. You start doing things that bring development to you. Because you focus on yourself, because you want to enrich your soul, you want to enrich your mind, you want to enrich your brain, you want to enrich your bank account. That's why you focus on yourself. Because what people do is to come and suck out things out of your life. What people do is to come take stuff out of your life and don't replenish them. But when you start making yourself center of attention, when you start making yourself center of attraction or center of activity for you, not for somebody else, you start feeling better. You start feeling good about you. That's why I tell people my channel is not to tell you how to attract men. My channel is not to tell you how to be sexy. My channel is not to tell you how to get married. That's not what I'm here for. What I'm here for is to develop you, because I feel and I know that when you develop yourself mentally, when you develop yourself physically, when you develop yourself academically, when you develop yourself materially, when you develop yourself in all phases of life, you become the center of attraction. Everybody will gravitate towards you. Everybody will want to be with you. Everybody will want to be in touch with you, because you attract, you magnet, because your light is shining. That's a book I'm reading by Michelle Obama, The Light We Carry. The little light we carry, it shines. So when you become, when you develop yourself, you don't have any choice but to attract people into your life, because you are the light that is shining. The light that is set on a hill cannot be hidden. You're bright, you shine bright and brighter and brighter. So make yourself your focal point and not on others, because we want to make sure everybody is good. But what happens to your own? What happens to you? What happens to your mind? What happens to your brain? What happens to your physical needs? What happens to your emotional needs? When you start taking care of yourself, you find out that my number 2 point is you become happy and happier and happier. Happiness becomes your goal. And my other video, I define happiness as ecstasy. I define it as exuberance. I said happiness is a state of being. When you start focusing on yourself, you're like, to hell with any noise, to hell with people there. You put your attention on you. You know that you have a goal to achieve. You know that happiness is your goal. When you start focusing on yourself, you don't listen to what people are saying out there. That brings me to number 3 point is when you start focusing on yourself, you find peace of mind. Peace becomes your best friend. You know why? Because peace will lead to achieving your goals, your dreams. If you don't have peace of mind, there's no way you're going to achieve your goals. There's no way you're going to achieve your dreams. There's no way you're even going to dream dreams. There's no way you're going to have dreams because you don't have peace of mind. But when you're focused on yourself, when you're doing things for you, you have clarity of mind. You have clarity of purpose. You have clarity of dreams. You can sit down and think and strategize how things are going to happen in your life. Guess what? They happen. Even God cannot speak to you in chaos. God can only speak to you when your mind is at peace. That's the only time God can speak to you. Make you your own focal point. Don't think I always tell people that people say I love you, I love you. I love you, I love you. The love that you have for yourself is the best love. Nobody's going to love you more than you love yourself. Anybody who comes to say I love you, they want something from you. There is something attached to it. There's love that you have for yourself. First of all, the love that God has for you and the love that you have for yourself. Self-love is the number 2 things that are constant in your life. And the earlier you realize it, the better for you. Nobody is going to love you more than you love yourself. Nobody is going to focus their attention on you more than you focus your attention on yourself. You see, over the years, I have grown to realize that I have the right to live my life according to me, as long as I'm not hurting anybody in the process of living my life. I have the right to live my life the way I want it, as long as I'm not hurting the society, I'm not hurting the world, I'm not hurting my family, I'm not hurting anybody in the process of me living my life. Because I found out that what people want most of the time, or some of the time, is for you to live your life according to what they want. They want you to study what they want you to study in school. They want you to do business according to how they want you to do it. They want you to sleep how they want you to sleep. They want you to wake up how they want you to wake up. They want you to drink how they want you to drink. They will just want to micromanage you. I have the right to live my life. I have the right to focus my attention on me as long as I'm not hurting anybody in the process of me living my life. If you focus on yourself, you find out what is happening in your body. If you don't focus on yourself, you won't know. You won't be tuned to this piece of work right here. You won't know this machine that God built. We are machine that God built in his image. You won't know what is going on in here. You won't know when high blood pressure is setting in. You won't know when high cholesterol is setting in. You won't know when diabetes is setting in. You won't know when headache is setting in, because your attention is not on this. Your attention is not on you. Your attention is on some ex-husband, some ex-boyfriend, some boyfriend, some girlfriend, some family members, some this, some that. That's what your attention. So therefore, you don't know what is happening to this piece of work right here. When you focus on yourself, you will know when this body needs to go to the doctor. You will know when this body needs to sleep. You will know when this body needs to exercise. You will know when this body needs some wine. You will know when this body needs some outing. You will know when this body needs some vacation. You will know when this body want to cut everybody off so you can get peace of mind. Listen to this body. And you can't listen to this body if you don't focus on yourself. Believe me, I'm a living witness. Life is sweet when you start focusing on yourself. When you start saying to hell with people, you make you your own center of attention, your own center of activity. Learn to overcome fear. Learn to overcome fear. Learn to how best do I put it? Learn to overcome the fear of being judged by others. Learn to overcome the fear of being judged by others. You know, oh, what will people say if I put on this lipstick? What will people say if I dress my hair like this? Oh, what will people say if I'm big? What will people say if I'm small? What will people say if I put on this shirt? What will people say if I look light skin? What would they say if I look dark skin? What will people say if I eat this food? What will people say if I travel here? You have that fear of being judged by others. You see, I always have a mantra. My mantra is, people are always going to talk. People are always going to gossip about you. Since you know people are always going to talk, since you know people are always going to gossip about you, give them something to talk about. You know how you give them something to talk about? By being your best, by doing things that make you happy. That way they have something to criticize. That way they have something to judge. That way they have something to talk about. You don't want to leave and nobody says anything about you. People are always going to talk. So kick that fear of being judged by others. They are living their lives. Why would you live your own life? They are doing whatever they want to do, regardless of your feelings. Then people are going to do what they want to do or what they're going to do, regardless of how you feel about it. So why should I care about how you feel about what I'm doing with my life? As long as I'm not hurting anybody in the process of me living my life, that's all I care. As long as I'm not hurting the society, as long as I'm not hurting my environment, as long as I'm not hurting my neighbors, I'm not hurting my children, I'm not hurting anybody. I have the right to live my own life the way I want it. How? I am just so excited, talking about this topic. I am just so excited talking about this topic. Before I close, let me say this. I am not a consequence of other people's opinion. And I am independent of people's opinions about me. I am independent of people's opinions about me. And I am not a consequence of people's opinion. I will never be be a consequence of people's opinion in my life. Your opinion about me does not matter. Your opinion about what I do does not matter. Your opinion about how I look does not matter. Your opinion about not talking to you does not matter. Your opinion about what I sell, or my kind of job, or with the car I drive, or the house I live does not matter. I'm just independent of people's opinion about me. I want to row my own boat. I want to row my own boat by myself. I don't want to row my boat according to you. I don't want to row my boat according to what you're saying or what you are doing about me. I want to row my own boat. So when I take some decisions, I take it independent of people's opinion. I take it despite what you think or what you say or your opinion about me. Because my attention is on me. I have come to a point where I want to be happy in life. I've come to a point where I've realized that people are going to be people. Human beings are going to be human beings. Nobody can change but me. So why do I want to live my life on your own opinion? Why do I want to live my life as a result of your opinion about me? No, I am just independent of your opinion about me. How I look, what I do with myself, what I do with my life, it's none of your business. because I am putting my attention on me. I am focusing on me. That's how we should live our lives, women. If you want to be happy in life, put your attention on you, because people are going to do whatever they want to do with their own lives. But when it comes to you, they want to dictate to you who you should talk to. They want to dictate to you who you shouldn't talk to. I remember a friend was telling me, oh, I don't talk to that person. I don't expect you to talk to that person. I said, if you don't talk to her, doesn't mean I shouldn't talk to her. It doesn't mean I shouldn't talk to her. You want to micromanage me? No, that is, I've outgrown that level in life. My attention is on me. And women, your attention should be on you and not on others. Put your attention, focus your attention on you and not on others. Until we meet again, go to my website, jspambianceluxury.com. And we have candles, we have soap, and we have Christmas gifts too at the shop. 6719 Racestown Road, Baltimore, Maryland 21215. Come and support us, and also come to say hello and hi to us. Until we meet again, remember that the Lord is the strength of a woman. Mwah!